all about the laughter. And laughter is very healing. Laughter is what, helps to release a lot of energy, especially dealing with the stubbornness of the ego. I think about how comedy is like one of the best ways to point out our bullshit in a manner where it's lighthearted and we get to laugh it off. But I think about, like, say for instance, if a comedian make a joke about, like, say for instance, like, and parents, doing shit where they take their children child support check and go use it on some kind of other shit, and go do this and that, and say for instance, if you just called out, a parent, whether mom or dad, but if you call out a parent for that, like, yeah, you be taking child support money and go spend it somewhere else. Like, you say that straight up to that person, they go back, you know what I'm saying? But when a comedian makes a joke about it, that person who actually made, might take the little check and go spend it elsewhere instead of feeling guilty. Like, damn, that sure is true, bro. I need to stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause when you're told something in a manner that, like, when you're told something in a non-lighthearted manner, especially when it's something that's telling you about yourself, in most cases that ego gonna get activated and you're gonna kind of bump heads with that energy. You know what I'm saying? But again, like, reason why I thought about it, because I was passing by these little clothing stores, and I thought about too, like, somebody making a joke of, like, growing up, how their mama probably dressed them like made them look like the boyfriends who she was dating or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But say for instance, if a mom was actually doing that, dressing her kids up like the many different men she was dating, which is not good or bad, but just, speaking on it again, like, just how comedy allows for you to realize some things that certain little shadow aspects or certain little negative things that you may do that you could clean up on. You know what I'm saying? That whole aspect, like, they might make a joke about, like, people who be cheap and not spend money on themselves. When it's said in a joking manner, it's like, but that is true. I do be being geeky with this and that. But then if somebody be like, bruh, you be being geeky and pinching like a motherfucker. Like, man, what you talking about, bruh? You know what I'm saying? There's a whole different energy when you're being presented something from a comedic nature. So, just sharing how comedy, and again, how important that is. Like, matter of fact, my last little acid trip, pointed to that too. And just how important it is in general now to realize, like, bruh, laughter, smiling, like, this is a matrix. Don't take this shit too serious. Be lighthearted, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would I take a simulation too serious, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna deal with this lighthearted, just like how I play San Andreas. Not just like how I play San Andreas, but you get what, but with that lightheartedness, you know what I'm saying? And more so, again, with that comedic nature, laughing. Laughter is very healing. When you can't laugh, you ever look back at yourself whenever you couldn't laugh at a certain aspect of, like, say for instance, if you were overweight and somebody made a joke about overweight people, if you were able to laugh, then, you straight, you was comfortable with being what you are. But, like, if somebody made that joke and you couldn't laugh at yourself, that's, again, that's like a heavy weight, holding down on yourself. You need to be more lighthearted. And for one, realize with any of those situations too, if somebody makes a joke about something that's your living situation, you place yourself in that living situation. So if you do feel like it's something negative or bad or something you don't want to deal with, then change it. You know what I'm saying? But again, just being lighthearted right now is very key. The laughter, the joking, like, joke, man, bullshit, like, talk about, motherfucker, look at this shoe, Cause another thing too, even when joking, that's another aspect too. You could even joke about somebody's shoes or about something, but now this is where it comes in with intention though. Like, as long as your intention is to really just joke and laugh in that moment, then nothing is wrong with that. But if your intentions is to really be like, oh, look at his shoes, his shoes ain't shit, like, to try to degrade that person or whatever the case may be, then yeah, you bringing heaviness into the joking. We want to joke in a light-hearted manner that's not adding any heavy energies to, everything. it's all right for us to bullshit, you know. But old Smeagol looking boy, you know, all that good stuff. That's the thing about, you know, just in there. Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. Joke, and joke some more. You know, that's the remedy. That's the medicine right there. It's laughter. It's lightheartedness. It's, you know, going through something and being able to laugh it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, and instead, like, you know, like I think about my mom and like just that old school vibe of how, like, again, that indigenous nature, like being in Louisiana without people even knowing, but like you know, we got that lightheartedness about Louisiana. You know, like we got hurricanes that might tear down trees and all kind of stuff, but we always kind of have this place of just, you know, being lighthearted, finding the silver line in the clouds. Like, you know, it's like certain things, like my mama talk about certain little stories and things they've been through, but, you know, being able to laugh at it, you know, there's that whole aspect. But that's basically it. Just wanted to share that, you know, again, be lighthearted, heart lighter than a feather, laugh, clown, joke. This shit is a matrix, you know. Don't take it serious in the sense of, yeah, take your spiritual growth serious in the sense of making sure you do what you gotta do, which was funny in an oxymoronic manner. Take your spirituality serious and laugh more. How about that? Take your spirituality serious and start laughing more and being more lighthearted. That's taking spirituality serious. It's laughing, being lighthearted. Peace, happy now. Now's a vibrate, of course. Oh, matter of fact, right by the highway. Downtown LA. Happy now. Now is the vibrate. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past. Right there.